Today, and I know some of these guys traveled a long way to be here, so those of you that drove here today, that's awesome, but I know some of these leaders actually flew in from different parts of the country, so I know they're excited to share a lot of great insights and training, education, inspiration with you today, so make sure you take notes and really apply what you learned today. You know, I've been in the industry 13 years, actually got started when I was just turning 21. Last month was my 13-year anniversary in the business. I'm turning 34 this month, but I got started when I was just about to turn 21. And, you know, I went to a meeting. It was funny because I had never heard of network marketing, never heard of Amway, never heard of any of those types of companies. Went to the meeting, and this was before social media and the internet, you know, so my buddy picked me up, brought me to an office meeting, and they were selling lotions, potions, pills, water filters, skincare, hair care, and cleaning products. And I thought to myself, everybody needs this stuff. This is a no-brainer. I mean, you know, $4 lip balm, that makes sense. I mean, it's high-quality lip balm, plus shipping. So I got started in that company. It was, I remember getting my $50 starter kit, getting my water filter. I remember getting my concentrated glass cleaner. It was all very exciting. And my microbiotics. Anyway, I was in that company for 2 years. Here's the thing. I really didn't make any money, but I learned a lot. The company went out of business. And it was a startup company. How many of us realize a lot of startup companies go under, right? And I was so bummed because I told everybody I was going to get really rich. And, you know, I thought I was going to work for 5 years and just retire. So I was 2 years in and then went out of business. And I was like, oh, what now? This stinks. But the thing is, what I learned, I then went into the mortgage business, and I was the rookie of the year, made $125,000 my first year at 24. And then the next year, I made $250,000, and I was the #1 loan officer in the company. So I applied what I learned early on in my network marketing career into the mortgage business and crushed it. But here's the problem. No residual income. No leverage. You stop working, you stop making. You guys work there too, right? So you're only as good as your last month, so every month you start over at zero. So I got back into network marketing in 2006, and I did that for 7 years with that company, and actually learned even more. And even though we're not with that company now, again, applied what we learned, created a great reputation in the industry, and we had a lot of people come with us, you know, to Vima, you know, people that we had known for years. And it's exciting because, you know, it's such a great product. In fact, I'm going to get into the topic here. But, you know, why Vima? I mean, here's the thing. Number one, the company we left, it was already a 20-year-old company, so the timing wasn't the best. How many's ever heard that cliche, timing in business is everything? See, one of the reasons I got back into network marketing is because in 2006, when the market started driving up, how many of us are familiar with what went on with the real estate market, the mortgage, you know, rates going up and all that? I was in all that. In fact, I invested in real estate, I bought high, and I sold low. You know you're supposed to do it the other way around. So I lost $1 million in real estate, I ruined my credit. It was just a lovely experience in my mid-20s. But the point is, it was bad timing, right? I invested in real estate at literally the peak of the market. So timing is huge. The last company we were with, they had plateaued a long time ago. But if I would have gotten in that company before they went through their massive growth, before they started opening other countries, before they had leaders in every state, right? Like they had some of the top leaders in the company in the state of Maryland. And they've been there for years. So I was competing with other huge leaders within my own state. And you look at Vima, you guys are in like 50 plus countries. They're opening up more countries. You know, Thailand and China, and different parts of the world. So you have the opportunity to override states, countries, continents. How many would be excited if you overrode a continent, right? You brought in the next, you know, Luke Kish or Brad Alcazar, or you brought in the next Nadia Melton, and they're in a country that we're not even in right now. So this is a company that keeps reinvesting, right? You've got BK Barreto, in my opinion, the greatest CEO in the industry. You've got great timing. See, this isn't already doing $1 billion a year. But when they are, you understand if it's at $200 million now, and they're going to go to $1 billion, what's $1 billion minus $200 million? 800 million. How many should be excited just to get a little piece of that, right? Just a little piece. Just a little something, something. So understand how much more growth is on the table, because I know where this company's going. I know they've got great products. I know the timing is great. You've got great leadership. You've got a company that's reinvesting their money. They're not just building it up to sell it off. Does that make sense? They're not just building it up and then just going to plateau. BK and this company are going to keep reinvesting the money. You got a great compensation plan. See, I researched a lot of compensation plans, and what excited me about Vima is they have a very balanced compensation plan. It's not top heavy. It's not, a comp plan where you only make money in the beginning and then that's it. If you work it, if you take it serious, how many of us are here today, invest the time, invest the money on a Saturday because you're serious about your Vima business? See, a lot of people get involved in Vima. Getting involved is easy, but taking it serious is a whole different deal. Sacrificing some time and sacrificing, time to hang out with your family or hang out with your friends, whatever that looks like. You have to work the business, but if you do, they have a comp plan that's going to pay you. Guys, you only have to build 2 teams. I was in a company, to get to the highest level, you had to build 6 teams. All right, so understand you have to build 2 teams. Everybody can work together, right? You focus on building on the bottom, focus on the people that are newest in your organization. It's very simple. There's 9 ways you get paid. They got top-of-the-line branding, cutting-edge technology. That app is ridiculous. How many of us use the Vima app? That thing is sick, right? I hardly ever log into Vima.com because I'm always just looking at the app. You got smartphone technology today. There's so many different things you can do, marketing this company. And, I love the trainings they put on. The fact that they have all their trainings on Ustream, the fact that they have Eric Thomas and Eric Worre and Darren Hardy, these are some of the most elite trainers in the industry that we're a part of that come and speak at these conventions, come and speak at these regional events. How many of us went to the Go for Gold event? A couple of you guys? All right, I heard it was phenomenal. I know they got another one coming up real soon. So here's the thing. A lot of companies don't have the elite training. They don't have world-class branding. They don't have all the extra stuff, if you will. And there's still people making good money in other companies. This company is so well-rounded with everything that you've got here. Leadership is probably the most important thing. And again, you just have to take action. All right? You've got an upline that'll work with you. You've got a company that has support all around the world, opening up more countries, killer products. How many are excited about the new body products that are coming out? All right? I didn't even drink coffee until Vima came out with Verb Mojo. And it was funny because I was all skeptical, I took a sip of it and I was like, that's okay, that's decent. I took another sip and I was like, I kind of like this. And then, of course, I drank the whole thing, and now that's actually my favorite product. But prior to Verb Mojo, I didn't even drink coffee. The products are so good. And that's a big deal because when you talk about retention in this type of business, would you agree there's a lot of companies out there that sell stuff that maybe you wouldn't have bought, right? You wouldn't buy, but you're buying it to make money, right? I know a bunch of guy friends I have, they went into a skincare company, and I always make fun of them because, they're guys. But the fact of the matter is, I personally don't think they would have bought those products, but they bought them to make money. So when they don't make money, would you agree they're not going to buy the product? How many of us know people that drink coffee every day? Right? Without Vima. They might not even heard of Vima, but they drink coffee when? Every day. It's a consumable product. This is a consumable product. You think about the fact that, if people don't drink coffee on Monday, you go, all right, I'm good for the week. Right? So if you get them hooked on our products, whether